What's up, everyone? It's Nate here, joined again by Ian and Tom. We're playing some Nioh. What's going on,
Hello.
guys? How is everybody?
Oh, you just said what's going on. Why are you asking us?
Supposed to be the host. Entertain us.
Yeah, exactly. Dance for me, monkey.
Jeez.
It has been a hot minute since I played this game. I will admit that I intended to grind a little bit and learn this game a bit, and then I went on vacation and totally didn't touch this game.
Oh yeah, well, you were in North Carolina, right?
Yeah, it was North Carolina at the beach. So that was fun.
So you're going to super suck today.
Yeah. I'm going to be super rusty or have incredibly awesome dumb luck.
Awesome.
Yeah. Instead of playing this game, I played the entirety of Gravity Circuit. You guys ever play that game?
No. Never heard of it. No. Gravity Circuit.
Yeah. If you have any sort of love for the original Mega Man or Mega Man X, this game is fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very. It looks like the robot design is like straight up like Reploids.
Yes.
Or I guess like more Mega Man classic style.
Yeah. It's a little bit more Mega Man classic, but it's like pacing and speed is very Mega Man X speed.
Yeah. Okay.
Very fun. Highly recommend it. It might be on sale right now still for the summer sale. But I do recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and it's straightforward. I don't know if it has a sequel right yet, because it's kind of set itself up for a sequel. Okay.
Well, it's good. Well, that doesn't really matter, because I haven't played the prequel yet, so...
Yeah.
Play the first one.
Yeah. If you got like 20 hours to burn, it's totally worth the playthrough.
20 hours to burn?
Well, I say that because like the base game probably isn't that long, but it's got a lot of fun like achievables and modifiers that you can play with, and you also get achievements for not using them too. So it does encourage multiple playthroughs with New Game Plus.
Just imagine if I had 20 hours to burn. What a lovely existence.
what a lovely paradigm to exist in. Spare time.
So nice.
So I take it that you've been very busy since last time we chatted.
Plus, it's enough already.
Yeah.
It's just too much. It's too much.
Enough already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
I want to play video games. I want to take photos. I want to, cook food. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do the other not fun stuff.
Everyone should be allowed one use of Zack's power from Saved by the Bell, I think.
One use?
For I mean, at least like one use per year. For some, up to like, I don't know, a month maybe.
Pauses everything, turns the camera.
You have like a month's worth of like a PTO bucket that you can sort of pick and choose.
Yeah.
That would be great because I would just use it if I'm ever like late for work. I would just hit pause, sleep for another hour.
I've said this before. If you could have like one game, like video game related function as a superpower, mine would be like save game.
Save state? Yeah, that's god tier.
Save state's not bad. I think the problem with me is I would end up doing like the Bethesda thing of like save scumming.
Well, that's exactly the point. That's exactly what I would do. I would save.
That would be like a super monkey's paw moment of like, okay, but I'm just gonna keep reliving the same save point for like 16 hours.
This is the thing, because low key, what it actually does is give you infinite time. Not only does it give you infinite time, it gives you infinite chance.
When we say save state, I'm assuming we're also including like loading, because it's not just like saving; it's also being able to go back.
Yeah, 100%.
Save, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That means like that's what I did in Skyrim for a while, just to skip character creation. I would save like right at the moment where you can pick up the controller, and so I just made a save point there, so I would skip the first like 10 minutes.
This is exactly why it's such a powerful ability, because
right.
It first of all, it gives you infinite chances at things. You can reload, like you can save it, and then if you don't like the outcome, then you can reload. So it removes all the stakes, right? You can fuck up as much as you like in life.
I guess, does that give you like the same existential problem that like vampires have, right? Which is where if you live infinitely, eventually like the risk.
Well, this is the great thing about it, right? You can choose, because like you don't ever have to reload if you don't want to.
That's true.
You just keep going and going and going until you die, or like you got an exam at the end of the week or something, and you're studying, you want to do good, you fail on it. Well, okay, just reload the last save.
I guess
And
you
play
still
with
run the
them.
risk of like, right? You could. I'm foreseeing like a future where it's like you live until a very old age, and then you just like hit back, and then boom, you're like 6 again or something. Well, I guess you
Yeah.
probably wouldn't want to go back too far. I
Well, you
guess that's
could.
your
Well,
limitation.
here's the thing, though. You could go back to 6, live like a day or so there, and then
Right,
reload a later save and go
Right,
back to.
that's the thing. Is like, are we assuming that like 6-year-old you is cognizant enough of this power?
I think you'd have to
know
be.
how to.
Well, I mean, look. I guess we have to think about the mechanic, right? What's he doing?
Yeah,
Is he-
that's.
we have. Here's what I like. Here's what I'd like to imagine. I'd like to imagine that in order to enable this power, you have to wear the old NES gamepad as a belt buckle, like in the old cartoon.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Incredible,
I would
yeah.
do that.
That's what I want to see.
It's Captain N.
Exactly right. Precisely. Yes. So in order to go back in time, in order to save your game, you got to press one button on the gamepad. In order to go forward in time, you press another. In order to go, that's what I would do. I think that would be the cool ability.
I like that representation because that means like, it's not saying you have to wear it. Like, it's not like a cursed item, but because of the convenience and I mean potentially life-saving like use case that it has, you basically will have to wear it like all the time.
I mean, think about it this way.
Want to anyway.
What could this ability, in a like practical, regular world sense, not actually do for you? Like, what could it not benefit you?
Yeah, it's Zach Morris timeout. And then also, have you guys ever seen the movie About Time? With,
Yes.
You mentioned it a couple
Yes.
streams ago. Though.
It's basically that dude's like family has unlocked time travel save states.
Yeah, like it's a broken power for sure. But I mean, again, like not only it's broken power just straight up, but it's also like one that you opt into and you get to use or not use as you see fit.
Yeah. Well, I guess like the one downside, it has the same problems that like actual save scumming does, which is like if you go back to a state or whatever and you get to a place you really like.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of a more specific example, but like if you get somewhere and like you get to a point where you need to go back again, if it's something that requires like a lot of like specific luck or setup and you didn't save like right before it happened, then you either have to like not go back or you have to go back so far that you have to try and set up that exact scenario again. That's like the same. I can see that being a 1-to-1 problem.
I would say you would want to hit F5 quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, why wouldn't you just hit F5 anytime you want?
Right, I mean, exactly. It encourages the like the. I was watching
you
actually
get infinite saves. Like,
I
you
was
don't have a
watching
limit.
run last night on TDQ of the first BioShock game, and like literally that was exactly what was happening.
Whoa,
It was,
oh, shit.
It took like 15 minutes. Like every single skip was like a saving cutscene because it was like, oh, every time we do anything, it's so precise we have to save. So it was like as soon as you accomplish, like as soon as you like open the door to your room in the morning, you'd be like, done, save. Or like, oh, I opened my car door, save. Like it's that. Like you're saying, it's important to do that, but you'd have to get used to that all the time. So people eventually would be like, "Does he just have like a physical fixation? Because he keeps touching his belt buckle like an awful lot."
Yeah, it's a Tourette's syndrome.
Yeah.
It's a tick. Oh, that's not. Oh yeah, no, this is right. This is fine. Is there fall damage in this?
Boy, I don't think so.
If there is, I don't think it's as
It's
unforgiving.
very,
as
very
Elden.
generous.
Yeah.
Think so.
I'm gonna
yeah.
go from this one because this seems to be a little closer to the
I
action.
think it probably is fall damage, but I don't
If it's
remember.
Koei, it might not. Yeah. If there is, it's got to be like extreme height though, because you can't swim in this, right? Like if you go out in the water, you just die.
Oh shit! Swimming, in my recollection.
Right? Is this? Fuck. Is this? I don't. Maybe I don't want to be here.
I like we've locked into this weapon here. The what is it?
The
Kusarigama?
Kusarigama? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of my favorites. And not enough games deal with it.
I know. More commas in games, frankly, or more comma-like weapons.
I need better gear though. I feel like I took one hit from an axe dude like this past death, and he killed me for like 95% of my health. Which I guess in real life that's exactly what would happen too, but still, video game.
I don't know, Ian. Does this game have like a light, medium, heavy armor option, or is it kind of like You're always like medium to light with some exceptions.
I don't think it's sectioned that way. Like I don't remember it being like souls.
It doesn't seem like it would be.
No,
Yeah.
I don't remember
Rock
it
on
being
already.
that way. Because none of your armor like seems to change your dodge or your dash.
Yeah, you don't have like a weight thing going on.
Yeah, there's no like weight effect from the type of armor that you're wearing, at least to my recollection.
This is still like the first area of the game,
Yeah.
right? This is still like the
Yeah, I'm still very much in World 1-1. Feels like.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, I
remember
mean, that was where
correctly,
we left off.
Mig got his ass beat in this area last time.
Yeah, I found the first like yokai pseudo-boss fight. I'm assuming this is the type of boss fight where it is just a normal enemy later in the game, but for now at your level, both in metrics and in general personal skill, this is probably a boss.
I feel like we probably had that with Did you have that with Dark Souls 3? The first time you played a Souls game? I don't know. If you
Yeah,
did.
you fight the like it's not a boss, but it's
Well, there's
the
board.
lizards, the crystal lizards.
Well, yeah, there was that. That was the trap that I'll try hard far to. But I feel like this was I think this is the first Souls
Fuck!
type we played
Oh my
where you've been
god, are you kidding me?
in an area in the beginning this long.
Fuck, that dude just one-shot me completely. God damn.
I told you there was going to be suffering for this game.
There really is. Holy shit, though.
I wonder if there's like a poise penalty or something, where if you get hit with like a poise damaging weapon so hard that whatever poise would normally be like broken just adds to.
That one's hard to know because the poise is always, in all these games, poise is always like a hidden stat.
Yeah.
Well, that and I guess
God,
like a
that
lot of those games do that thing where like
my
breaking
God.
poise, if it's not just a stagger, sometimes it does do like a damage multiplier of some kind, even if it's like
That is not
0.5.
ideal.
And I feel like it's kind of hard to tell because like as soon as if you get hit with something that's so damaging to your poise, it's usually so damaging to your health anyway that like the multiplier would immediately apply, and it's just like, yeah, it does it in one swing. You can't even tell like if that actually happened or not.
Alright.
Nate has switched to sword.
Yeah, I switched to sword. Switched
He's
to,
no
switched to
longer-
guns.
He's no longer thinking about. So he's had enough.
Well, what I'm doing is that the sword seems to be like your standard intended starting point, and it's been a hot second since I've played this game properly. And I'm like, okay, let's just get back to absolute basics. I'm in my normal stance, and with my starting weapon type, let's just find the tempo again, shall we?
That makes sense. That's what I did with DS3, just doing the
Yeah.
sword and board. It was really easy to pick it back up versus like doing the scythe.
Alright. Gotta fight this dude. I'd like to fight him just by himself for now. Okay. So anyway, let's see. So what's been going on with you guys? Haven't talked to you guys in a bit. Oh my god, forget this. Did I pick up my souls? No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
No.
Jeez. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, so what's going on with you guys?
What's going on? Let's see. Not much. Been editing a lot of photos. That's been fun. I got
yeah?
a new MacBook. I'm back in MacBook world. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it's been 15 years since I bought a MacBook.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. It feels like I'm
Last time I
coming
had a
home.
Mac computer.
I feel so good. It's like breath of fresh air. It's like walking through the desert, and then finally at the end of it, someone giving you a big glass of ice
I
water.
forgot that you're such a Mac boy.
No. I'm not a Mac boy. Believe me.
Yeah.
I hate Windows.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, same.
Have you
Yeah.
ever used a Linux system before?
Oh yeah. Believe me, I've used them all. Problem with Linux is that A, it's tough to game on, and B, it doesn't have great compatibility with photo editing software.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
not compatible with a lot of stuff just in general. Like its file system. I mean, Mac and Linux share the same kernel, but they're both made from Unix.
Yes,
I think the
it
difference
does.
with Linux is Apple got popular enough that a lot of people started making stuff for it early on, whereas
Yeah.
Linux and Unix has been so open source that it's like there is better stuff now, and it's always getting better, but it's such a slow drip compared to the prioritization that Windows and
I just- there was a time many moons ago when I liked Windows. Windows was a different operating system back
It
then.
was usable, like XP.
Yeah, it was a great era. Windows 11 is bad in almost every way I can imagine. I mean, don't get me started with all the fucking forced update stuff. And every time I come back to my computer, it's in a different state than I left it in. It's like and Microsoft is constantly deciding for me what the state of my operating system is in at any given time. The fucking kernel errors and Visual C++ errors and package errors and like shit that just happens for no reason. And sometimes it has an effect on what you're using, and sometimes it doesn't. It just decides for itself whether or not it is. And the real problem with Windows, guys, and I gotta say this, people don't know this, Windows does not work. Well, it's not really Windows' fault. It's really more of like the types of chipsets that Windows runs on. Those chipsets cannot run laptops properly. What I mean by that is you cannot get full power out of your chipsets on battery. You have to be plugged in if you want to get full power.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whereas
They're not great at that.
the MacBooks on Apple Silicon, you get the exact same performance on battery as you do plugged into the mains. And like, for me, that's what the laptop is designed for. If it can't do that, then it's just a mobile desktop. Like, what is the point of having a laptop then? And like having a battery at all? Just make it such that I have to plug it in everywhere I want to go.
Yeah.
So that's what Windows is. I cannot stand Windows Plus. Man, is Windows 11 slow. Did you know that games are faster on
Oh my god!
OS?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That dude. Ugh. Anyways, sorry.
I
You were
don't
saying?
doubt that.
Sorry, I was just losing faith in my skill.
That was tragic, dog.
That was just like, okay, I'm just gonna try and bait one out, and then, nope, fuck you. Nope, fuck you.
Yeah, Windows is... Games are faster on SteamOS installed on non-native SteamOS infrastructure hardware, like the latest handhelds that only just recently supported SteamOS. Games run faster on that than they do on Windows 11. Windows 11 is slower than a Linux-based operating system that's running through a translation layer. Windows 11
They keep
is
doing
so
the.
bad.
They try to do fancy shit with their UI too. Like I remember Arrow during like Windows 7.
Yeah.
It was always a problem because it was like, yeah, don't you want to see like this kind of like slightly opaque
Remember
but
Windows
still
Vista?
translucent thing? And I was like, it's actually faster to not do that.
Well, that was it's like, and my real problem with Windows more than anything is this fucking telemetry garbage, where if you don't
Basically, just
install,
watching you the whole time.
100%, yeah, they're tracking basically everything that you're doing, and you have to turn it. The only way to turn it off is to install third-party software that goes into your registry and makes changes to your registry to turn off your fucking telemetry. It's like, man, I'm sorry. This is like, I'm not a corporate shill for anybody. It's not that I love Apple. I can't put up with this nonsense anymore. No more Windows, please. Back to Mac. I'll take... Mac OS is not perfect, but like, man. I'll take a laptop that works on battery and an operating system that doesn't track everything that I do and send it to their overlords.
Yeah.
So, plus, geez, man, MacBooks with new silicon, holy shit, they're fast. God
I
damn.
will say, yeah, their performance points usually are like really good just all around.
Yeah, it's a fucking monster. So I'm excited. My favorite computer, straight up ever, was my 2011 MacBook Pro. That thing lasted 12 years, and finally, they stopped supporting they stopped updating the version of OS that could run because it was running on ancient old Intel. So the only reason I couldn't use it anymore is because I could continue to use it. But
What do I do with this fucking group? I don't know what to do with them.
gotta
Like,
find a way to draw them out one by one, right? Like there's got to be a way to do it.
I don't think I found a bow yet. I don't think. And it seems like if I try and hit one, it'll pull at least the one behind him. And that other guy fucking sees me too, like every single time.
You got any throwing shit?
I don't know.
Kuchen?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what you really need is something you can initiate from like a distance with. Maybe if you changed your stance with, I guess you don't have the Kasarigama.
I have it, but I just I've been doing the heavy stance with the Kasarigama because it has the most range, which is the point of the Kasarigama.
I don't know what your bottom left icons are there, but it looks like you have like a shuriken. It says 5 next to it. Is that?
I have 8. It says I should have a shuriken scroll of some sort, or a ticket, or I don't know. I'm not familiar with those yet. It's also been a minute since I've seen it. So if it got explained in the first episode, I do not remember it. Actually, the mechanic basically that's like having you do the that's harkening kind of back to the Onimusha games, where after you killed a certain amount of dudes, you got to absorb their souls with your gauntlet.
Yeah.
This is a little quicker, fast paced, but it's also like timing restricted versus.
Oh right, this is the thing that has that parry absorption thing.
Yeah.
From last time, yeah. I was noticing because you had a lot of blood on your sword, and I was like, man, he doesn't even flick it off. Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Well,
noob.
blood's actually really corrosive for your sword.
Yeah.
Our bodies have worked real hard to basically recreate an optimized salt water. Basically,
I mean,
like a saline solution.
Your blood is basically just rust. It's
Yeah,
oxidized
it's just-
iron.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense because as soon as it touches that metal, it's like more iron.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, on one-on-one, you're tuning these guys up, no problem.
Yeah. Oh fuck! He has hyper armor.
It looks like when his stamina, was coming back, he did.
Oh, he took his head off.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Ooh, I got an elixir, which is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
So it looks like you're getting a little bit of chip damage back when you do that absorption thing. I think that's your biggest surviving tool right now.
Something. All right. So it's been a second. Let's look at my available options. First of all, I have new shit. Let's take a look. Are any of them? I have a wooden hand. This is that's some King DDD looking shit.
I was gonna
Look at
say
that.
that's very Kirby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, Uchi Katana. It's categorically better than my current katana.
Equip that shit.
So maybe
Yeah,
bigger
hang
sword.
Or is it?
They're all Asian
let me
swords
take a
maybe
look.
better
Let me take a
for
look.
you.
Yes. It was way better than my Kasarigama, but it's still
Bison
it's still
Ichimonji.
marginally better than my other one. Okay, cool. And then I do have some ranged weapon options. Do I have anything cool? I'm not really keen on the axes.
Not an Axeman?
Not really an
The
Axeman.
axes here seem a little weird to me because I'm like, they
Yeah.
couldn't have come up with like a
The
Tetsuo or
Tonfa
something
and the
cooler.
Kasarigama, and I'll probably go through a spear phase too, because I'm me and I always got to try a spear phase.
Yeah, I got to do a pole arm. Tonfa
Yeah.
seems like it's going to be too close for how aggressive this game is.
Yeah, not until I know what the fuck I want to do with it, but I don't know. Let me take a look at this ranged weapon. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Do I need ammo? I'm assuming
For
for bows.
Like a bow?
It's good.
boy, don't remember. I don't think so.
I say I haven't seen you have to pick up any, and I feel like at this point you would have.
What good are you, Ian? What are you even doing here? If you don't know, if you can't
So I
tell
think-
me.
How do you not remember everything about every game you played?
Yeah.
I think I played this. I'm trying to think. I must have played this in 2018.
You did play this. If you're playing it when I watched you, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like end 2017, early 2018, because I know I the first game that I ever played. It was the first game I ever played on my second PC,
Mhm.
and I built that like a year after I built my first PC, which is what I played Shadow of Mordor on. So it must have been 2017ish, because 2017 was when I first played Dark Souls 3. And then after I beat Dark Souls 3, I moved directly to this, and that would have been end of 2017, early 2018. So yeah, that was that was when I played this game. So that's 8 years ago. More than that. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So why
that's
don't you
like-
remember shit, man? Come on. What's your
I remember
damage?
I remember some shit.
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
all thing and seriously, it's all things considered, you remembered a lot about this game.
I remember the general tone and tenor. I remember the feel of the game. I remember the enemies. I remember the combat system pretty well. Here's the thing, though. Don't forget who you're talking to. When I'm playing these games, the combat system is pretty much all I'm paying attention to.
Yeah. So
To be
it wasn't.
fair.
It wasn't
But you get some
really.
gear, you know.
Yeah, overly complicated. All right.
Kind of
can
the
I
most
shoot
important thing.
this
to
guy?
say. I do remember this being particularly shitty situation, though.
Yeah.
This might be one of those
It's,
times when you need to, like, draw them out together and make some space. Because I'm not sure if you can really separate them as, like, a group.
Yeah.
But you can try. I do remember doing this. This is definitely what I did. All right.
That did a lot of damage.
Headshots, baby. Woo! Oh! Shit.
Ooh, nice. There you go.
Okay.
One.
All right.
What is there? 3
Been
total?
away.
There's
Been away.
4, but there's 3 initially.
This is the jam right here, dog.
Okay, and you don't have to worry about. I
Oh,
was worried
I
it was
want
gonna be
the
one of those,
Ido.
like,
I want the
Yeah.
Ido technique. Fuck.
they're probably showing it off to do like the Mega Man X thing here to be like, oh, you could have this.
Maybe he's cooler than he is.
Yeah. I noticed something here. It looks like they're changing stances also.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could maybe like change up what you're doing based on what their stance is, because right now he's in the low stance.
God, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I think he's
hyper
changing.
armor,
Like,
man.
notice how he was carrying it like really low. That's what you look like when you carry your sword
Yeah,
with the lower stance. I wonder if there's a way you could change up. Like, is it a rock paper scissors thing?
I
If
look
you could
cool
go, like,
now.
high stance.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen to you.
I look way cooler now.
I look so
But,
cool.
I look so
Motivation
good, guys. You don't even know. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Am I gonna lose all my souls from this fucker?
Probably. I like how you got real serious there for a second. Good job.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Like,
okay.
this is the not fucking around time.
yeah. Do I lose more with my... I feel like I'm losing a lot more stamina with my heavier armor.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be real careful then. I think I was used to being like light and here's like half a dozen different strikes and then I got to run away and this is going to be real give and take. Which if that's the case... Oop. Whiff. Son of a bitch.
You a bitch.
There you go. I really don't like. It is faster, but it's not like significantly faster when I gain back my my stamina when I do the glowy thing correctly.
As you get later in the game, it will become increasingly important.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Will it become increasingly effective?
Yeah, I mean, you'll feel it more. It will be more important, yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, we got.
I think it's one of those things I think you need to get in your blood.
Oof. All right. Let's see. Did I even hurt him? Yeah. Okay. That didn't really help, did it? Ooh, I'll take an elixir. That's for damn sure. Oof. Okay. Let's see if I can't... Oh, I gotta do this guy first. Do I seem to have infinite arrows, so that's cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah, see, I remember
Oh,
that.
one-shot that guy! Hell yeah! Dude, bow?
You gonna
like-
be a bowman?
Ah, that... I do have an... I mean, if
Really
oh,
strong?
nope, I do have limited shots. Okay, that sucks, because, now I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna draw this guy out.
Get more.
What?
You can get more.
Yeah, I guess I could farm for more, but like, holy shit.
Yeah. You'll get enough to where it's basically infinite. Oh. Yeah, man, you just need the patience with these guys. Chip away. Yeah, this is all about footsie and spacing. These dudes aren't technically beating you. See? You get first hit every time. They take hit stun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, yeah, this is just patience. Yeah, these guys aren't touching you, homie.
Yeah.
This dude's stepping.
Oh, damn it!
I mean, you got a little aggro there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was seeing them. I'm seeing their life get down to like nothing, and I was like, okay, I can take 2 in one go, and it turns out I can't, and I'm still out of arrows. Great.
Yep.
I think that's one of the tougher things about video games. Like, you know how, like you use certain consumables and they don't get replenished if you fail. It doesn't like roll you back in earnest. It only rolls you back to your save point, but whatever you used to beat them is still gone.
Correct.
That's hard mode. That's like logistic hard mode in video games. God damn.
I mean, that's Souls-likes, man. That's the way it works.
Yeah, especially for this era, I feel like.
Make it harder. I mean, they could make it such that even the shit that you pick up in the world, you have to go pick up.
Well, like
again.
it was at least with the Souls games, you have your Estus flask, and you know maybe you don't have as much
Well, you don't. But you don't have Bloodborne. Bloodborne, it's a consumable.
Yeah, and same with this, I guess. So holy shit.
Yep. I mean, they typically compensate by allowing you to carry more on your person. So in Bloodborne, you can carry up to 20 blood vials. And there are a couple of mechanics that allow you to get a couple more if you need them. Which is a shitload of heals out in the open world, but they are consumables.
Yeah.
The thing about Bloodborne, though, is that, frankly, they don't really want you to rely on your heals that much, because it has the rally mechanic. So
I don't know what that entails, but
So
I trust you're right.
The rally mechanic is one of my favorite mechanics in the world. They actually implemented it in Lies of P as well, and they actually made it better in Lies of P. But it was, I believe it originated, I haven't seen it anywhere else, I believe it originated in Bloodborne, which is, once you take damage from an enemy, your health will drop, but only drop that portion of your health bar that they took away will just change to a different color. And you have about 5 seconds. In that 5 seconds, if you go back and you hit them again, you get all the damage back that you do to them.
Oh, okay.
So it's like lifesteal. It encourages you to get in there and be aggressive. That's the whole point of the route.
Yeah.
So like you lose life, and then within that certain window, if you can lay on some damage, you get that amount of life back. So the cool thing about Bloodborne is that it was such a change from Dark Souls, because Dark Souls was very turtling behind shields. Yeah, your turn, my turn, turtle behind shields, dodge rolls, like very plodding, very slow, very defensive. Whereas Bloodborne was just like rock and roll, man. Get up in their fucking faces.
Let's fucking
the
go.
more damage you do, the less damage you take. Like that was the idea with Bloodborne. Why Bloodborne? I think one of the reasons why Bloodborne is very popular, because it's much more offensive minded. It's also popular because it's that gothic, horror vibe that people love.
It's Industrial Revolution meets Cthulhu.
I mean, there are Cthulhu vibes in certain areas in Bloodborne. Holy shit!
It's more Lies of P for sure. Industrial anyway.
Guys,
we got. God damn it! I just want to fucking fight the boss, please.
This is a brutal area, dog.
I did not realize this was going to be my all-consuming goal tonight. I really thought that I would be like, oh, I'll just find it. I'll tinker with it a little bit, and then I'll find an efficient way. And then, but my God, like, too bad, man, too fucking bad. How did I do it that one time? How did I really fucking do it that one time? I swear. Did I come in the other way? Maybe that's what happened.
You were like Bruce Lee, man. You had the style of no style. You had no.
I was just fucking making it up as I went.
Man, you were just
check out the Steam sale before it's done.
I actually bought a few things today.
Oh.
Yeah. I bought Fallen Order or Survivor, Jedi Survivor.
Oh yeah.
I bought Control.
Oh
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought like 1 or 2 other things too, but I can't remember. Oh, I bought like Civ 6 because I was like, I need something to do in my downtime.
That's a great time.
Yeah, great time burner. And then because it was going off for like $2, I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
a lot of,
twist my arm.
Like
And then I bought something else, and I can't remember right now, but
How much does Soul cost right now?
the RoboCop game that came out like a year or two ago was like $5. I heard that's actually really good and really funny.
Yeah, I've seen some Let's Plays of it. It looks really good.
Yeah.
If you're a RoboCop fan, that is a badass game.
Dude, I saw like just a cutscene from Control. The handgun she's got looks fucking cool.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
not.
service weapon.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, the service weapon. I'm not gonna tell you spoil the lore behind it, but the lore is cool. I may have already mentioned it on this channel before. It's very cool lore behind that weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
a very
Like mysterious for the sake of being mysterious, but it works really well.
Yeah, it's a really simple but cool idea.
There was a GDQ
I didn't
run
get
that I
it.
missed the other night. I need to find that.
All right, so Nate, does that mean that you're basically loading up on games for that you're planning
Yes.
to play?
Yes.
Okay.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Cool. All right, so we got a
I
roadmap.
have stuff in the chamber.
Cool. So that means then that it's probably going to be Control or Jedi Survivor next.
Yeah. I was like, well, do we want to circle back around to where this prequel sequel stuff started, or do we want to start with Control?
Another new one, yeah. So there's no sequel yet for Control, unless
Yeah.
you want to count Alan Wake 2, which is not a sequel at all to Control, but it's in the same universe. Man, it's hard to say. Control is very different from anything we've played on this channel so far, but man, I love Control. Control is so badass.
Just briefly
great.
what I saw, I was like, this looks fucking cool. Like,
It's
even just
really-
visually, it looks fucking cool.
It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
The lore is really cool. It's a incredibly beautiful game. It was like the first ray traced game I ever played on my big 3090 rig.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Amazing looking game. Amazing gameplay. The
The
lore
dialogue is
really
actually, I feel like it's
good.
pretty good. I mean, compared to
I
other
think
games.
Best
Like
game Remedy's ever made.
yeah,
Like people
vibes in that
I
game
mean,
are
they're
great.
most famous for Alan Wake, obviously, and the Alan Wake universe is definitely like their highest profile franchise. Control is it for me, man. Control. I had no interest in Alan Wake really, but Control is completely different. Loved it.
Yeah, I've heard like the vibes are
Son
similar
of a
for Alan
bit-
Wake.
I'm never
sure, like,
I'm not getting
cool,
past
I'll
this.
watch it, but
Oh my
I
god.
feel like it's a nice
Sure.
one and done.
It's definitely the same vibes, which I do like about Alan Wake, but it's just like
Right.
I'm not into the gameplay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something here. Okay.
Oh, we changing things up.
Not really. I'm just investing in myself.
Oh, always good advice.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go get my stuff, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna power up, because by God, I probably had a lot of. Well, I'm gonna say souls. I probably had a lot of souls when I lost them the last time, but I've probably built up a decent portion of it back again. All right, and I could use that to invest in some stats, because maybe that's part of what I'm dealing with. Is like, dude, you should have leveled up a while ago. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. Okay, so I'm getting this. I'm at 148 right now. What is that? Give me back. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 3,600, going from 100 and something to 3,600. Fuck yeah. While I'm here. Fuck you in particular. Have a bad day.
You don't have to be mean to people. It's not necessary. Just kill them politely and move on.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. If you wouldn't mind not being alive anymore. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Clap your hands together. Level up. Okay. What was I? Looks like heart and dexterity were my main focuses. Equipment weight rate. Oh, I'm like, is that my equipment load right there? I'm at 94.9. The Wiz. FM.
The rate, yeah.
And like,
Is
is
that
that like
what
my
it is?
equip load basically?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's sort of like I guess you're at 95% basically of your max.
I only have enough for one level up. Okay, well that wasn't really that bad then. All right, that might explain why I'm losing so much stamina, but like, okay.
You're a big fat boy.
Yeah, I'm probably tubby right now. Although you don't really lose your
No, your movement is the same. Yeah, your movement is the same.
All right, I am currently using my sword, so maybe I'll do this. It doesn't seem like a big upgrade, but like every little bit helps, I suppose.
Yeah, for you, I always advise, especially for you, but pretty much for everybody, is like, or especially early on in the game, do the utility stats. Health and stamina,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
That's the
you're
shit
right.
that you're gonna want throughout the whole game. Until
Yeah.
you find a weapon or a class of weapon that you really like and want to vibe with,
I
there's
can't
no
respec,
point
can I?
investing in other stuff.
Like, is everything locked in? Can I respec at some point? Can I, like, refund all my stuff and do it again?
Game, I don't remember. I never did respec.
Because I did it right the first time? Because I'm Ian
Well,
and
I
I'm good
usually
at
do.
games?
I usually do because I do it the same way every time. I have a specific
Yeah.
way that I level, and I know what kind of
Swords,
weapon.
bows.
I'm not like you, Nate, where I like go from weapon to weapon. Like I find a weapon, I know what kind of weapon class I want to use going in, and I don't like bounce around to other weapons. So I'm
Yeah.
not like doing like 8 different builds in one playthrough. I'm doing one build, and that's it.
I got
And I
one
might
build I always play.
I might do different playthroughs with different builds, but in the single playthrough, I do one build. I don't do multiple builds in a single playthrough, so I never have to respec for that reason.
Alright, so dexterity, stamina, heart, fire, earth, water. Yeah. By your
Heart.
powers combined.
Ah,
By your key combined, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Can you imagine how much shit Captain Planet would take if it were on TV today? So woke, bro.
Yeah, so woke. Climate change is a hoax. Made up by the British lizard people. Whatever. I don't know.
Elon's the best.
Yeah. You see that he announced like he's gonna make his own political party? I was like, all right, man, just keep on fucking up.
There's a whole
When's he
John
gonna
Boy
blow up
special about
his
the
own
Reform
people?
Party. I mean, see how that went.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
All right. I really wish we could tax the shit out of that motherfucker.
Anybody in his tax bracket.
No, just take all his fucking money.
Yeah, truly.
The
He has enough
redistribution.
money to fund a country, literally.
And before the internet comes back at me and says, you can't really tax rich people because they're just leave. No, it's not true. They won't. I'll let you know right now. They
Yeah,
won't.
I think the new thing I'm hearing is that like, well, all of their value is tied up in like equity and stocks and in like items and things. It's not liquid cash. And I'm like, so
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
That's
This
worse.
is why,
That's
this
way
is
fucking
exactly-
worse. That shit's all made up.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
better
great
than
for
dumb
us.
shit.
It's great for us. That's the reason why they can't leave. It's because
Oh,
all
yeah,
their
exactly.
money is wrapped up in assets that live in this country or whatever country they live in.
Yeah.
Like, think of it this way: if you own it, if Elon Musk owned a shit ton, a lot of his wealth was like real estate in China. Do you think China would just let him leave if he decided to leave and take all of his keep his land? Like,
Yeah,
no,
I know, right?
they would take it by way of taxes. They tax it to the point where they own it.
I only have one arrow. Fuck me. Oh well, at least I can kill this guy on his own.
You can't travel with land if most of your wealth is in real estate. You're not taking that shit with you, dog. Yeah,
One.
fuck-
Okay.
Fuck you,
And I got an
Elon.
elixir. Fuck yeah. All right.
It's such a bloody sword. Damn.
Yeah, it's seen cleaner days. Nope. Nope. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. I also am not like noticing I'm taking any damage.
Yeah, you definitely are, though.
Yeah.
I mean, these dudes hit fucking hard, man. You really can't take that many hits.
Yeah.
They will
Not right now.
you. Nice, good interrupt. Take advantage of that hit stun.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Moving along. There is a fourth guy. I know this for a fact. Where are you?
I mean, there's like a fifth and a
All
sixth
this
guy.
so I can try to fight the boss one more time.
Yep. So you better beat him.
Yeah. Better not fuck it up.
Yeah, you want to do this again.
All right. There you are. There you is, motherfucker.
Oh, whoa. Good disengage. Yeah, man, animation's real good in this.
All right. Better. Anybody else? I don't want anybody else like stuck in a corner somewhere while I'm fighting the boss, and they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna come up behind you."
So I always found that this
What?
this recharge mechanic, this like active reload mechanic on your chi or key. What is it? Chi? Chi ring, right?
It depends. The Japanese is ki, and the Chinese is chi.
So it's key in this game.
Yeah.
Uh, So what I like about that is that if you do it right, it works. It makes it work a little bit like Hyper Light Drifter, in that you can kind of never run out of stamina. It does mean that you have to recharge it basically with your dash, but like you never have to fully disengage, and you can always retreat. You can always, because like running out of stamina completely is like a real bad thing. So you can typically recharge your stamina quickly and still be on the move. Whereas with a traditional system, you just go, you can only press so many buttons until you run out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have prestige?
You're so prestigious.
Oh, this is just sort of like how other players would see me online. Okay. And then Amrita. Yeah.
Do you think the Prestige is underrated as a film?
I don't know.
Oh, wow, I've seen it.
I think it's underrated. It's hard to say though, because like everybody loves everything that Christopher Nolan does now. Like there's been like, I think there's been revisionist history on the Christopher Nolan front. I think ever since he did Batman, everybody's like, well, Christopher Nolan's the greatest thing that ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when The Prestige came out and when Interstellar came out, people were like not hot on either of those movies at first. And now they're like, you know, latter day people are thinking they're like masterpieces. It's like, dog, those were good when they came out. What are you talking about?
All right. Wait, is this better?
Number go up.
What am I doing here? Oh no, I unequipped that. Okay. There's
Your
that.
menu is not top tier just yet.
And then this is even better though. Okay, that's fine. And then that is current. Yeah, axe makes more sense still. It's down. Better breakage though. Man, there's a lot to consider in this game. Fuck me. All right, but I do have new like defensive gear. What do I got? That sucks. That's about the same. Okay. And then they got new stuff here. That's better. That's way better. Holy shit! What?
What?
Yeah.
Run that by me
What?
again? Yeah. Huh?
You sound like that was like the what that Darth Vader
Oh.
did. What was that?
What?
Was that
What?
Empire? I think that was Empire. Oh no, it was. I think that was New Hope when he was flying the TIE fighter.
Oh, yeah,
I
like
was
right in
behind him, I
the...
said,
Yeah.
what?
What?
Great classic moment.
Mm-hmm. Is this? Are these numbers like the general overall defensive stat, like the 16, the 9, the 11? Or are those like weight numbers?
No, it's your multiplier.
Well, I'm talking about like. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, cool. All right, good enough. Cool. I like the red. The red's a nice touch.
If I saw you in real life, it would be scary. You look
Yeah.
mean.
I look like a mean dude.
You look very dangerous.
I'm a rude dude. Okay. All right. I am standard. Okay, we're good to go here. I got 7 heals. That's
Here.
not bad.
Go. If I remember correctly, you actually did pretty okay on this guy first time.
Yeah,
around.
that was beginner's dumb luck. What do we got?
I'm thinking this guy looks like a character from Hellboy.
From what?
Looks like Hellboy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to fight him out here. You don't want to fight him in that bullshit area.
Yeah.
Give yourself some space.
I wonder what is he an Oni? No, he's a little.
Is that kind of yokai?
Yeah. It's probably my favorite kind of yokai. It's think of it like as an ogre, but like a demon ogre.
A yoga.
Yeah.
Or is
Yoga.
that
Oh
like,
god.
really to, like,
Oh my God. Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, heal that shit.
Oh, is this the boss? Oh, shit.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, he's gone ape shit.
Like how he's got a sword that seems too small for him.
Oh. I believe the key recharge is also very necessary within those yokai like corrosion pools.
Mm-hmm.
Because your stamina
They'll
doesn't
change
go back.
them and sanctify them or whatever they said. What do you got? 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 You know what I could be doing?
Anger and malice. Okay. Getting a little more range. Yeah, okay, chip away. Oh man. Alright. Go on sicko mode. Oh my god.
That aura got him.
What you got? What you got? What you got? I'm noticing that the Kasaragama weight does more purple bar, but the purple bar comes back.
Yeah.
Got him.
So
Hey, nice.
remember, you see your stamina bar right now when you stand in that pool, Nate?
Yeah, it's like.
See how much lower it comes back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you need to like manually recharge that when you're in those pools. That's kind of what your key charge is.
Yeah, the key charge is supposed to like help sanctify that area, and I think, right?
I'm not. I think it has a mechanic that
You gotta get it perfect.
dispels the pool, but it also, because otherwise your stamina recharges so slowly there.
Do all bosses have that pool thing?
All the
yokai-
yokai do, yeah. Key to residence.
I was like, I don't know about that.
I'm saying like that's every single one. I don't know about that.
I don't think I agree with
I
it.
think fighting a yokai is like at least fighting a sub boss. At least at this level, there's probably not. You're not gonna fight them in mass.
No, yeah, you're not encountering a shitload of yokai.
Men and demons. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I got new shit. Let's check it out. That seems better, but not really. Oh, because it's got element. This one's got elemental, and that one doesn't. But its toughness is slightly worse. But its offensive multiplier is better. That's all right. It's fine.
You'll be alright.
You'll be all right. Toughness is better, but
You're so tough.
so tough.
And strong.
Strong. All right. Ooh, I got another charm. Okay.
Are there guys screaming in the background? Is that what I'm
Those
hearing?
are like cawing of like birds.
Oh, I thought it was humans.
Yeah.
Huh.
Travel amulet. Transport you safely back to the Oh, okay. So it's basically a what is it? Homeward bone.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me, like how it's like things are so universal, like staples of like the genre. Although at this point,
yeah.
like how many of these
Shortcuts.
games existed
Estes.
yet?
Yeah.
Those legs, dog. Yep.
Your respect or your I think what else is even there?
Hokudama. What did I just pick up? Eventually, I'll reach critical mass and I'll be like, oh, I know what the alt this is. I don't even need to like look at it. No, like go check it out. What the heck is a Hokudama? Am I looking at it? Yeah. Okay, it's Horokudama. Yeah, I'm looking it up. All right. At least we made some forward progress. I'm happy we did that. Bouncing off these fucking jobbers and this sub boss was not my idea of fun for the night.
Zoomed up by Goombas.
That was the worst part. It's like these are fucking no-name dudes. Like,
I mean,
they're
look,
just
to be fair,
guys.
Souls-like. To be fair to you, this is Souls-like. Everybody is dangerous in these games. Like nobody is to be trifled with.
No.
Even the lowliest of lowlies is fucking
The
dangerous.
vendors probably.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna level up my stamina here for a little bit. I don't like the fact that I'm at like 93% of my capacity.
That is the first thing I always level up. I level up the shit out of my stamina.
Yeah,
first.
I want to be able to fight for a while, you know?
I want to press
Hey, man,
Patan.
and in a way, that makes sense because when you are training... Oh, you're a yokai.
Oh,
When you're training, cardio is the first to go and the hardest to bring back.
Yeah.
you also have to say that key recharge mechanic, great sound effect associated
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Very
It's like
classic.
an anime,
Like,
It's really cool.
anime
Yeah.
charge, like...
100%,
Or like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Something straight out of fucking.
Do I
Volt.
get credit for like fighting these guys too, like fighting revenants?
You get gear and shit. You can see
Oh, I
the
do.
gear. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a purple sword, which I think is like isn't purple like universal rare color, like rare indicator category?
I mean, it's the royal color. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Interesting. There's an item on top of that. Can I run and get this? Will I jump if I run off the edge here?
There is a jump mechanic, I believe. I think it's the same as Dark Souls.
Oh,
You
I gotta
gotta
like
click and stick and shit. Try it out here. See if it works.
No,
Nothing for click and stick.
no, not really.
Mm.
I'm sure there is. I'm not. I mean, obviously, it looks like I could just. Oh wait, hang on. Maybe it's this. Oh yeah, drop down here. Start my collectathon.
This.
Oh, I love those guys.
I know all
Little tree
Tom's
guys.
today is entirely oriented around sounding like a NPC from Zelda. Hmm.
Mostly just observing what he's doing. I have no idea what's going on.
Hey, Bo.
Arrows. I got a bow still. I guess even the same drop of the same weapon could be different like stats, right? So I guess that's
Can be.
yeah. So you know, and then I guess I can offload my weapons. Like I can sell them eventually, right?
I believe so. Yes, you can ditch them.
Okay, that's cool.
One thing that you have not really used is your like spirit friend.
Yeah, I haven't really, have I?
I was gonna pop that a few times before, where it would have helped you.
Yeah. Well, one,
With
I didn't
shit.
remember about it, and two, even if I did, I don't remember how to do it.
Well, this is what happens when you don't study.
Yeah. So what happens when you take 2 weeks off and play a whole different game to completion?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Obviously not dedicated to the craft.
Oh, shit.
That guy did not sound human.
There we go. Good finisher. Spies Kusarigama. Alright. Is there anything going on at the bottom of the well here? No? Okay. And then that's to get back up on the roofs, right? Well, let's just see. Yep, okay. Worth it. Sucks to be you,
Are there
bro!
like names for these areas? Like where are we at now? Should we on the rooftops?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Uh-oh.
It doesn't do like
Man.
the Dark Souls thing where it shows you the name when you first get there.
Salt. A little salty? Okay. So, note to self, you can fall through the roof. And then I gotta kick down this ladder next time I see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad the one thing they did at least keep was the shortcuts
Oh, ambush.
of all
Yeah.
things.
This game really likes throwing those guys around the corners ready to just throw a slash at you. I also need to like channel my inner Sekiro and fucking block, you know? I'm not doing like any of that.
Bring that shit back, baby. Ooh, that looks ominous.
This looks like a guy. Oh, yep, it's a guy.
Certainly the guy. He looks similar to the last guy you fought.
Oh,
Isn't he just
yep.
a boss? Man, they went really early on with this shit.
Ooh. Let's take care of this right now.
I find it funny because like in the Souls game, it's like, yeah, you fight stuff that used to be a boss, but that's like 60 hours in. This is like immediately like, all right, now he's just a normal guy.
We got? Oh.
These are non-trivial, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, God. Okay, so fire does damage. Good to know.
Fire burns.
Fire hot. Fire very hot. All right, but that guy's okay. That enemy type isn't so bad. Definitely, you gotta respect him, but like,
He's a little healthy. That's really his only problem.
yeah, he's
not-
a beefy boy.
Challenging, but he is beefy.
Got,
yeah.
got a lot of constitution there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you're a dude.
Oh man, you just get denied by geometry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, you got a critical there available for a second.
Yeah, I know, right? But I didn't take it.
You didn't.
Did not capitalize or lowercase. Okay, Spirit Stone, Kayakudama. All right, I'll go up, I guess.
They go up, Ray.
They go up, right? How many times are we gonna make that reference? How many
At
times?
least with the stream, because you're
Yeah.
always going up. I mean, there's a it's your fault. You
Yeah,
wanna
Every
keep
time I
going
go up a ladder or go up the
elevators and
stairs,
Yeah.
must say.
The
Can't
developers.
miss an opportunity. We don't have enough regular fans that they would notice anyway.
Right. Oh, fucking gun! All right.
Sir.
Cool. I don't have a good sense of like what direction do I want to be heading in.
One direction.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
took a drill. Oh, nice. Man, that man came after your ass. Yeah, get out of that shitty engagement for sure.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh man, no lock on. Jeez, camera all over the place.
Is there?
Nope. No,
Oh.
that dude is still hanging on to
I am on
life.
fire. Move, dude. Come on. Oh my god.
Jeez. You're out of stamina, homie.
Yeah, I know.
See?
I-
Penalty for being out of stamina is
Oh, that guy
massive.
died from standing in the fire. Great.
Good. There's
That's a lesson learned, though, man.
Yeah.
Completely running out of stamina, that is crippling.
That is not a good sign.
So you picked up quality ingot. Is crafting going to be like a part of this at some
Oh
point?
shit, you're a live dude.
Yes, I believe so. There's like upgrading and shit.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. That was so
Okay,
violent.
so he's got grapples. That's not great.
Good sound.
Lovely. All right. All right, we're living. We're all right.
We're learning. We're learning. We're living and learning.
Crush
One way
40
to
said
find
you
out.
live and learn.
Yeah, exactly. Got to live and learn. Good butt rock, you know?
Dude is shoot shit at you.
Yeah. He's trying to shoot me.
I love that trope in movies where whenever there's archers, they always light their arrows on fire so that you can see
You can, yeah.
they're shooting arrows.
Uh-huh. Ain't that the truth?
I never really understood because like you don't have to do that with bullets. Why do you gotta do that with arrows? Just shoot them. Why do we gotta see them on screen? I guess maybe just because it looks cool, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying flaming arrows didn't have their like uses, but like it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
It's
every
just
time.
your tracer around so the player can dodge.
Yep.
God, okay.
Although best use of flaming arrow ever, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, a movie that everyone shits on. Even though I maintain, if you go back and watch it
Fuck.
today, it's real good. It's actually a fun movie. Well done.
Robin Hood Men in Tights you're talking about.
No,
Robert-
Prince of Thieves.
But
It's
Robin Hood
the-
Yeah.
classic. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
that is, but that's probably the most direct parody that Men in Tights is doing.
Yep, it's parodying Kevin Costner's Prince of Thieves for sure.
Yeah, like the most direct. Like generally Robin Hood lore, sure, but
That's
yeah,
the thing.
for sure that one.
That's sort of the thing, man. People have shit on Kevin Costner's Robin Hood for years and years, and I understand why, because they're like, it's easy to make fun of. Go back and watch the movie, man. It's a real good movie. It's actually really good.
It's certainly fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's not like the greatest movie ever made, but like it's well made.
Yeah.
He's a good Robin Hood. People
gotta
shit
get
on
this guy.
the English accent. It's like, well, yeah, because he couldn't do one. So like, would you rather him do a bad one?
Yeah. Do you want to Dick Van Dyke it, or do you want him to just be true to himself?
Yeah, like he's, if you can get over that sort of superficial part of it, he's actually a pretty good Robin Hood.
Yeah. All right. Can I? Yeah. All right. Hell yeah.
And the production.
I didn't want to leave this guy hanging. He's just a little guy.
Find your boy.
Just a little dude.
Can't leave him out here in this mess. You gotta
For
say it.
sure. All right. I think I was headed over this way. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta fight one of these guys up here.
This has very Hirata Estate vibes around it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is what it is.
That aura.
Oh, fuck! I critted him.
Wow. That dude felt that. Again.
Running a stamina.
Yeah, careful.
Oh god.
You're taking those hits, dog. That was so much health.
He's a hefty boy.
You gotta figure out how to use your wolf boy. It's too invaluable a skill.
Oh, that's not really all that effective.
Cast wolf.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oof.
You got so aggro there. You just wanted to be dead. That keeps happening. I think maybe you are going in for the kill just slightly too early.
Yeah. I think I know what it is, and it's the weirdest game transference, like maladaptive game transference. Not Hyper Light Drifter, but fucking Gravity Circuit is super fast paced with no stamina, and I've been playing that super hard like for the past week.
Because it lets you get away with just doing it.
It's
as much as
nothing like this game, but my mentality is go 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 go, kill them as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a faster Souls-like, but it's still Souls-like. It's
and I gotta chill the fuck out.
You do. You gotta be deliberate. Plus, I also think I think you're maybe misevaluating how much life is left when it gets low. Like I don't think it's as low as you think it is when their life is low. Because
this one's different. He's dual wielding.
You're seeing like a quarter of their health left, and you're thinking, well, like 3 hits is gonna kill a quarter of their health. It's not. That's like 2 separate engagements, 2 stamina bars worth of hits, I think. Because like I'm seeing the health get relatively low, and you're like, oh, I got a chance to finish him, which is the right instinct, but I think it's going too fast.
Yeah.
You gotta wait a little bit longer. That is an ugly dude.
Yeah, it makes me think that they are Oni. Maybe they're not. Maybe there's something more mundane than Oni, because like Oni are kind of a big fucking deal. They're either they are evil in the way that everybody's afraid of them. Like good people and other bad people should be afraid of them. They are fucking mean.
Meanies.
Like they are mean enough that like the Japanese equivalent of hell uses them as guards to punish and to like, I don't know. They're like demon ogre people, and they're incredibly strong, crafty, and they can shapeshift. I don't see any other thing besides being big and like strong. But who knows? Maybe I'm overinterpreting. Okay.
Oh, man, you're everywhere around here.
Yeah.
You take on the summon.
I'm thinking about it because I could get some cool gear, right?
What's about? Yeah, get that gear, baby.
Is it a drop rate, or am I guaranteed to get something?
I think it's a drop rate. I mean, you're guaranteed to get something. I just don't
like what? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a collection of
Alright.
things that you can get.
Yeah, let's fucking fight this thing. Let's see what's up.
Let's do it. Oh man, just comes out the gate hot. Oh man, you winged him. Oh, he's got defense tech.
Oof.
You were wearing down his poise there, though. FYI.
Yeah.
Big time. I think one more hit would have broken him. Yeah, much like that. Dunzo.
Okay.
Nice.
11 glory, rogue armor.
11 glory. All right. Well, I want to get to the point where I can craft my elixirs to like heal. I'm not a fan of having to scavenge or wait for drops.
Oh, this. He is very agile for a big fat boy.
Yeah.
And you are.
I don't know how I'm scoring these like knockdowns, but man, it's good.
And the unnecessary backflip. Oh my god.
It's got combos.
Got them these like pools of malice from Zelda.
All right, and somebody's shooting at me though. That's not great.
Which one of y'all kicked me?
We watched the first 2 of those recently. Man, they're great, but they are from a different era.
Not age well.
Yeah.
Oh god damn!
Oh
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fucking exploded.
So we get to do this again. Sweet. Awesome. Love it. Love to see it. Anyway, well, I guess while I'm here, what cool shit did I get? New
This
stuff?
game has.
This is ooh, what?
This
Okay.
game hates.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a fan of me.
I want to see you win, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It does not.
Okay. God, fucking hammer, Kirby ass hammer.
It's that there Kirby, get him.
Get him.
Here.
Mentos, the fresh maker, a message taker. Let's see. I don't have any. I probably don't have any bullets.
Boule.
That's. Yeah, that's still probably better. All right. What else do I want? Foot soldier. Can I just like scrap these? Oh, I can discard them, but like, can I sell them? Do I get?
I believe there is a way to get value back for them. I think.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, that just drops them on the ground. Okay. So.
Yeah, just chuck them if you.
All right. Well, I don't want to do that just yet. What else do I got? Okay. I don't think there's anything better than what I'm currently wearing right now. There's some new shit here. Nothing worthy. Nothing really noteworthy though. Ooh. Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. Okay.
We're gonna go for a certain like type of armor.
Not right now. No. Right now, I'm in the scrappy early stages of I will take what works best.
You are not in the Fashion Souls.
Fashion Souls yet? No.
mode yet?
Yeah, not quite.
No. I usually like to build up a little bit of a base stat so I can kind of feel okay about.
That is another way in
Suboptimal.
which you and I differ quite a bit.
Hmm.
The only time I ever deviate from Fashion Souls is if wearing any armor means I don't get my fast dash.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
I will be fast boy. I will be fast naked boy over.
I gotta be
even
at least
partially
medium.
clothed by.
Yeah.
Clothed boy.
If I wear whatever looks the best as long as I keep my speed.
I feel like in these types of games, like heavy is something I do once I've completed it maybe once, but it's never like it can't be my full go through.
Yeah, it's never my main
Or maybe Dark Souls 1. I may be the exception there.
hobble build.
Yeah, the Hovel build with like a weapon that is too small to be wearing Hovel's armor.
I like that. It's funny.
It was very much like a tank everything together. Just if I have enough damage, then I can make as many mistakes as I want.
Just running through crates. This man changing stances on you. See that?
See, that's what I'm saying. So I think we gotta try and match him on stance, maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right. What do we got? What do we got? There is a dude with a bow up here. I know. I just gotta get up there, which I will. You shooting at me? You talking to me? I don't see nobody else here. You talking to me? Alright, and then...
I wonder how that movie
guy.
would have gone if he had a hearing aid instead.
You talking to me? Okay, those are the... Alright, what do I want to do here? What? There's like dudes in all these houses. Okay.
Can you go inside them?
I think so.
Some of them.
At the very least, I can drop down in them and then I can leave, but I don't know if they can go through doors.
But they learned how to open doors.
Yeah, or if the doors will open without
I
me
Jurassic-
falling in.
And Jurassic Park's a good movie.
Yeah.
My roommate just watched all of them. Every last one
All
of
of
them.
them? Jeez.
I never do that. Are we including the world ones in there, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she watched like all, there's like 6 total?
Oof.
Jeez, there's 6 now? Fuck me.
I think so, yeah. I was like,
You're the newest one?
I would
Not
say the
good?
first 2 are worth a watch. The first one's great, the second one's fun, but there's a drop off right after that.
yeah.
Can I tell you, I have zero patience for anyone who wants to tell me that The Lost World Jurassic Park is not a good movie. That movie is an awesome monster movie.
That's the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's a great movie, man. It's not as good as the first one, clearly. But
Yeah.
it's real good. It's a good
It's
monster
fun.
movie.
It's fun.
So,
yeah.
Compared to like
Well
an
done.
Alien to Aliens thing, like what does that do for it? Is it just like there's more dinosaurs?
It's
And it's a little bit more like crazy situations too.
Yeah, it's a little more Hollywood, right? It's a little like obviously the dinosaur goes back to San Diego, so like it's frankly it's very much like Godzilla-y. It's like
Oh,
that's
right.
why I
That's
call
the
it
one where
little
they're in
bit,
the
yeah.
city, yeah.
That's why I call it a monster movie because it is very much like a King Kong meets Godzilla type of movie. It's not it's not quite the same as Jurassic Park, but like where Jurassic Park to me is like one of the greatest movies of all time. Lost World is like a good movie following one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, a perfectly fine movie, a perfectly fine, fun movie.
I think if they released Lost World Jurassic Park today, in the context of the Jurassic World movies, people would be like, Lost World Jurassic Park is amazing. It's you know what it is, Tom? Lost World Jurassic Park is Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I think like Romulus. Well, I know people are more divisive on it now since it's like a newer film, but yeah, I could see that because it's very much like it doesn't have to be like amazing, but it's a good one of them.
Correct. Exactly. There's like in franchises, there's like the good ones and the bad ones. Lost World Jurassic Park is definitely one of the good ones. It's not one of the bad ones. There's plenty of bad ones to go on.
Yeah. I knew there was one that were like they come back to America. I just don't remember like what that one was.
Yeah, that was Lost World. Yeah, it's really good.
Was there a third one before like the Chris
There
Pratt
was,
started?
yeah, Jurassic Park 3. That was William H. Macy. They brought back
Oh, that's right.
Sam Neill, I think.
Sam-
Was that his name?
Yeah, they brought him back for the movie. That one, not very good. I don't like that one. Although, I gotta say, I still like it better than any of the Jurassic World movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the Jurassic World movies, I'm sorry, I can't get into them. I tried. I did.
What makes them bad? Is it the casting?
For me, I think the casting's fine. I think, well, I mean, the writing is not very good, first of all. Like, it jumped the shark. You know, so like the concept of the dinosaurs in the modern world and like the science behind it becomes wacky and silly. I mean, it was always kind of silly, obviously, but like it was always grounded in this like one theoretical idea that was really interesting. That's one of the reasons why Jurassic Park Original was so good, is because it really asked some really interesting questions about, you know, science and technology and all that shit. That's why so many of its lines are still so famous. Like,
Yeah.
all the things that Ian Malcolm says throughout the entire movie, like
Everything that dude says is fucking quotable.
yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's Michael
It's-
Crichton, right?
it's-
Michael
it's-
Crichton was like a big sci-fi like guy, so it makes sense that like
Yes.
you know.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
his
he
whole.
was also out of his fucking mind in the end, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
whole stick was commentary on technology in the modern world and sort of the good things and bad things about it. It's actually he's been compared in that way, at least, to J.R.R. Tolkien, because Tolkien was obviously always commenting on industrialization and technology and shit. But yeah, that's definitely Crichton. Like Crichton did Congo, and he wrote The Lost World. He wrote a lot of books like that. I mean, he was never like an amazing writer. His books were always like pulp fiction. Like they were like the types of things you'd buy and read on a vacation next to the pool or something.
Right.
Like, they were good. Like the ideas behind them were really interesting, and that's why Ian Malcolm, everything he says in Jurassic Park is really interesting because the concepts are interesting. That they don't really have that in the new Jurassic World movies. It's all spectacle. It's all like, let's see how big and can make
adventure
it.
film. Yeah.
It's all frosting, no cake.
Correct. Exactly right. And I don't think it looks very good because everything is shot on a fucking green screen and everything is CGI'd, which is not true of Jurassic Park. So I maintain that Jurassic Park looks better than almost all the CGI movies these days because the CGI was actually better, and they used a lot of
practical effects.
camera
Hold up.
animatronics. Like, can you imagine if they did modern animatronics with modern robotics these days? How good that shit would look.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying about the Thing. They should have redone the Thing with that.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, that's one of the things that made the Thing so good originally, is those practical effects.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that would just be great. I think Jurassic World is the poster child for a lot of things that are wrong with modern movie making. It's just, they don't... Here's what happened. It's the same thing that happened with Star Wars. They have a franchise. They own a franchise that has cachet. And they said, we need to make money off of this franchise, so let's find a writer and tell them and commission them to write a story for us.
Yeah, based on what they've seen of the movie, not...
Well, it's backwards. That's not how creativity works. That's not how coming up. That's not how being original works. Like, you come up with the idea first, and then it's like, oh, I've got this idea. Let's make something out of it. It's not, hey, we've got this franchise. Let's come up with an idea.
Right.
That doesn't. That's
I guess
you're
you
going
see
to
that
get.
in Aliens. Yeah, like there's a little bit of that. Like, there's a difference between Ridley Scott doing it versus James Cameron. But even like both films, for being totally different as they are still very well regarded. Because like, yes. The franchise is there, but the ideas are great.
Correct. And James Cameron usually actually plays on pretty good ideas too. Like, he's pretty thoughtful in terms of. They're usually simple, very like straightforward, but they're usually compelling.
God damn it!
Pretty good. And he's great at adventure and like
his adventure.
Stakes. He's good at adding stakes to his movies, so it feels weighty and there's consequences on screen. Whereas like Jurassic World is just so cartoony, and
it sounds like they have like a midichlorians issue of like they want to use the franchise, so they put this thing in to justify it. But it's like, is it meaningfully going anywhere? Is it actually like?
Yeah, they don't really have.
Are you telling that part of the story for that reason, or are you just doing it so that you can fill holes?
Yeah,
so that people will buy into it because that they see through that immediately.
Yeah, I mean, the way that they like a big feature of Jurassic Park was like how smart the raptors were, right?
Right.
Yeah. Even then, not even accurate raptors though.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Like, the reason that was really but at the end of the day, like, that was very scary that the Raptors were as smart as they were. But let's go back and think about what was it that made us think that they were really smart. They opened a door.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That was it.
And that's because it was a door handle. If it was a door knob, that would be exponentially harder for them to figure out.
But like, my point is, like, that's all they needed to do.
Yeah.
To make it feel scary, to make that element of the story feel real and terrifying. Whereas, like, in the new movies, they have to make them, like, solve math problems. Like, they have to be geniuses now, and, like, they have to be, like, it's not believable anymore. Like, it's the same concept where, when I talk about magic systems and how I like where less is more with magic, where, like, I want it to be rare, I want it to be scary, and I want it to be special, right?
Yeah.
And that's what the Raptors being smart thing was all about. It was like, it was very subtle, but very powerful. They made a big deal out of it, and they they kept
Killer
it.
Animal has compensated for lack of thumbs.
Yeah, basically, like it was a cool concept, but then they didn't take it too far. It's also what I liked about the Force in Star Wars. Think about the Star Wars and the Force, the original ones. You would never actually see the Force on screen, like the actual like
until Force Lightning.
Well,
And that
exactly
was
right.
like, whoa.
Right. Exactly. It was like that was a big fucking deal. Whereas now, there's the fucking Night Sisters who have this green magic all around them, and they're just like casting spells and shit and teleporting around space, and like making entire planets go invisible. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that's lazy writing. That to me is like, well, let's just make it bigger and stronger and better. That's power creep. That's not being thoughtful about how you're applying the rules of the universe that you've set up. So to me, like, it's just not compelling anymore. I don't have like a lore of opposition to it. I don't give a shit about the lore, but like, it's just not fun anymore at that point. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Because like one of the best things about the Force in the original movie was that most people didn't even believe it existed. Like Han Solo goes out of his way to have this big long like diatribe about
Yeah,
how
I've seen a lot of shit, man, and I've never seen anything that makes me believe that's true.
your hokey old religion, like
Yeah.
people were made fun of
Conjure
for
up the
believing.
stolen data tapes.
Yeah, it was a joke to these people, like,
Yeah.
and then it became scary and powerful when Vader would actually use it. And when Vader used it again, it was subtle. Like he did a little Force joke, you know, that was scary. So anyway, like less is more. That's good writing to me if you can do that. And Jurassic World is like the opposite of that. Jurassic World is like, let's take the fascinating, powerful, amazing, scary, rare parts of the older movies and just make it all that all the time.
Oh yeah, so like it like it's the potato chips problem of if you do it all the time, it's not that
It's not
important.
special anymore. Yeah, it's like if you tell someone you love them like every 5 seconds of the day, well, it kind of loses its meaning after a while. It's not really that.
I do kind of like that about Romulus in that like it was like it was another alien movie without trying like they could have gone. There's a much worse version of Romulus where they would have tried really hard to explain like the xenobiology and stuff. And I like that shit, but I don't like it when it's like spoon fed. Like that's not the fun part.
Like what were the
I
scariest parts of Jaws? The most famous example is Jaws. What were the scariest part of Jaws? Scariest parts of Jaws were where you didn't see the shark.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's how you do suspense. That's how you do thriller.
Yeah. Oh my god, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna
like
happen? Oh my god.
That's what I really liked about It Follows. I think was the whole like it's a very simple concept. It's a very like it's very stupid on its face on purpose, but it's also one of those where there's like there's just like scenes where it's panning over a crowd of people and they're like a college campus like round and you have no idea which person could be the monster if the monster's even there because all the monster does is walk. And it's such a like a very smart like long panning shot where you're just like I have no idea if we're in the horror zone or if we're in the dialogue zone because frankly it's all the time, but it's not in an all the time thing where it's like the action is up 300%. It's constantly a thrill ride. It's also like there's sort of a like solving mystery aspect to it.
Yeah.
And trying to figure that shit out. I feel like that's kind of like same idea of like you can keep it simple and have it be interesting and exciting without doing it 24/7.
What I like so much about, say, Darth Vader, among other things, like he's got a lot of like, there's a lot of elements to his character that I find compelling. But as a like, just in terms of like your impression of him as a character on screen, I think he's rendered very smartly because he actually never really does that much.
Yeah.
But he builds up a reputation on screen where it's like your imagination starts to fill in what he's really capable of. And so like when he's in the room, you've never actually seen him at full tilt, but you know he's like deeply powerful and scary because he only gives you little hints of it, like here and there. He gives you little ideas. He alludes to his power, and so like he doesn't really need to do much to convince you that he's like the most dangerous man in the universe.
Well, no, the people around him also kind of show you, like,
Oh right, exactly.
in
They're
the first few
telling
scenes,
stories.
they're fucking terrified. Well,
Yes, exactly. Exactly my point. Yeah.
what is what's the general, the guy, the gray hat dude who like isn't afraid of him, and then he gets force choked, and he's like, okay, maybe he's right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So like,
whatever, yeah.
um,
Oh, the interesting dynamic between Vader and Moff Tarkin on the first Death Star.
Right.
The reason why he's able to order Vader around is because technically Vader outranks him, except that Moff Tarkin was explicitly given like ultimate control over the Death Star. So while Vader is on the Death Star, he has to answer to Tarkin. The minute he steps off, no longer the case.
Right, exactly. That's what I like about that scene was the whole part where he's like, actually, I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'll make my own hierarchy. I was like, that's cool because like Tarkin's like, okay, maybe maybe I do have to play by his rules, even though I'm technically in charge.
Yeah.
The point you made, Tom, was really good. Like the idea that what we knew about Vader's character wasn't shown by Vader. It was shown by how people behaved around him.
Right. It's shown by everyone else's actions
Yeah,
around
because you
him.
see how they behave around him, and then you're like,
okay.
you don't have to. Then you're like, oh my god, this dude must be crazy. This dude must be terrifying, and like, then your imagination starts turning. Like, what has he done to these people? Why is he so scary? Like,
Right.
it's your imagination. It's the same reason that Jaws was scary, because you're imagining the fear.
Yeah, that's the It Follows thing. It's the Jaws thing. It's the like a little bit like a little tease of that concept, enough to understand that people are afraid of it, is enough for you to understand like, okay,
Yep.
so this movie must be showing something about it, because that's the point of this movie. But where?
That was the same thing with Jurassic Park. I mean, the way that they delivered the action and the set pieces, the big action sequences, the thrilling parts, it's very measured and metered. Like it's not the whole movie. It's actually most of the movie is just dialogue and talking.
Right.
The actual action sequences, the scary, like the crazy stuff, that actually is like 30 minutes of on-screen time tops.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of that actually in the movie. So I don't know. It's just like that's why I don't find Jurassic World all that compelling. It's kind of it's jump the shark, and it's take all the stuff that I can kind of take or leave from Jurassic Park, and they just make all of that stuff the movie.
Yeah, I feel like it's them trying too hard to be like an Indiana Jones type. I mean, Indiana Jones has its dialogue too, but it's like that's kind of the fun of that blockbuster. Is like the point is the action. Like Uncharted, which it sucks that the movie turned out so badly and had Mark Wahlberg in it, but it's like Uncharted could have been.
Had Mark Wahlberg in it.
Oh, I think it did. He like plays the second.
I just love that comment.
Fucking
Stuck with it.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was making hard progress going to the boat.
You can come back here, by the way.
Oh, I can. Okay, cool.
No. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
This game is built on like a mission structure, which you haven't really been introduced to yet because you haven't beaten this mission. This is like the first mission. But like, you can go back.
This game's gonna take a while. Oh shit! Okay.
Oh
This
boy!
guy looks like a special one.
It's me.
Oh, he's got faces.
Demon, like every shonen.
Oh, he got a ball.
Ooh,
He got a big old anime meteor hammer.
What do they call that? The meteor hammer, yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Ship
I
fight.
like this. I like this setting for a
it's
boss
cool.
fight. Especially when he has big bludgeoning
Oh
weapons.
goddamn, that hurt a lot.
Whole health bar, Nate. Every
People can have, like,
last,
difficulties.
just about every last pixel.
I would love an idea of like maybe not for like a normal difficulty, like a harder difficulty means like the boat is like a timer. And he,
Oof. Okay.
like, where, like,
Yeah, like it's gonna burn down.
Yeah.
He resorts to this shit. Don't forget, you're not getting those arrows back. if you
Yeah,
use
I know.
it. Use it.
Oh goddamn. Okay.
The right idea. I think that was just the wrong timing.
Yeah.
You're gonna dodge through. Yeah, baby, put it on him. On Ryoki. What's his name? You think that's his name or what he is?
Probably what he is.
So he's
Ah,
on
damn it,
on
okay.
Ryoki. He's not. That's not his name. He's not like on Ryoki. He's
It's hard to
on
tell
Ryoki.
with Japanese because a lot of it.
I'm not familiar if it is a type of yokai. I'm not familiar with it. But oh my god, I'm all the way back here.
it
God
literally
damn it!
means
Come on, baby.
Oh, fuck.
literally
Should've
gone
vengeful
up here.
spirit, or
Okay.
sometimes rendered as wrathful spirit, which makes sense because what is it? On Miyoji is exorcist, I think.
Ooh, really?
I think yeah, because on what is that? I mean that from. It's
Best
from
horror movie ever made.
old
Where is
PS2 games.
this?
Meanwhile, speaking of great movies that don't overdo it, The fucking Exorcist.
Yeah, still a classic horror.
Greatest scary movie ever of all time, in my opinion.
I always loved hearing the stories of your mother and our mother talking about that movie.
Yeah,
like
back when
was
it came
the
out in
the
theaters.
scariest thing I've ever seen, and I believe them to this day.
People like throwing up and leaving the theater and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was intense back in the day. It's still scary now. It's the only movie that I can watch multiple times and still get scared watching. It's also a very good book. I recommend the book.
I forgot it was a book.
By William Peter Blatty. It's also a great audio book too. Like all of the iterations of the extra. Oh my god!
Oh, hey.
What is
Yeah,
this?
See a little dance. Doing it in step.
Got ice climbers over here.
An Oingo Boingo music video. Holy shit.
This dude's still chasing your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this though because
very
this can get really
determined.
wacky. You can just lead people
Yeah.
into different traps. Oh,
Oh,
you got
shit.
an axe boy.
God
I
damn,
wonder-
move, dude.
You ran out of.
Axes might have a armor piercing property to them or something. Or not piercing, but like a. Yeah, they're gonna stagger
Where
you.
the
I
fuck
bet.
am I going?
They really don't give you any sort of throwing weapon in this.
I mean, you got your bow.
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't do a lot of damage, but you know. Back to the boat.
Yeah. Is there a shortcut around here, Nate, that you can find?
Oh shit. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think running is your. Oh God.
I just made your life so much better.
So much easier. Yeah.
Did you already kill the boat demon?
No. But this is when I inevitably die again.
Now
I
you
will
can
start here.
keep all that
The
shit.
axe guys have fucking momentum.
Yeah, man.
Well,
should not
that's
be
kind of
able
the
to
whole
run that fast.
point of the axe.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just in one direction. They're
The
not
axe
like,
is just an upside down sword.
taking corners like the way they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
Damn.
That
Well,
sucks.
You did some good
There goes
damage
all
on
my
them, though,
souls.
that turn and burn, though.
Alright, you're about to be the
I think
boss.
the problem is
Yeah.
they have
I'll take
just
that.
enough health that one shot isn't killing them, but their health bar looks low when you hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do good
I'm
damage.
also using that quick light style right now. I'm losing low stance.
Best one.
I will say, it allows me to kind of pick and choose my pacing.
It does. That's the best thing I like about light attacks. That's why I never use heavies. It's low commitment. You always get to change. You can be very reactive.
What are you?
I only ever use heavies as like finishers.
Yeah. Kind of how it is in boxing, really. If you want to be strategic about it, only
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 of your punches in like a 10-punch combo are really going to be anything with some pepper on it, just because it's all set up, or distraction, or deception.
And that's boxing is footsies, baby. It's about getting advantage.
Speaking of which, did you ever Did you ever hang up that heavy bag?
Fuck yes, I did.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Good idea.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, love it. Awesome.
I love it. Yeah, it's fantastic. Doing boxing because that's what I have experience in.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But I'd like to graduate someday to something like Muay Thai. I think that would be kind
Yeah.
of sick.
I've been doing a lot of that lately, so
Yeah,
let me know
like
if
that-
you're
that's
interested.
kind of like it's kind of like I think in my
Yeah,
realm
it's
of
all very
understanding.
practical, striking.
Yeah, and from like a physical standpoint, it sort of looks
Pretty
the movements are a little more familiar to me as a I
Yeah,
don't know as a Western boy. it just feels like more achievable.
Ugh. Okay, well that was kind of on purpose and kind of not. Yeah, from a striking standpoint, it is about 90% of like all the practical striking you need.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's very striking oriented, which I like a lot anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's also a lot of standing grappling as well when you
yeah,
get into
there
like
is.
the
We got a
clinch.
special name for it in Muay Thai. Yeah, clinching.
It's called
yeah.
the clinch,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of pummeling and like a mix of like Roman Greco wrestling and like judo.
Yeah, and I
like
the-
in the most basic sense.
I like the sort of 8 limbs kind of concepts. I think that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. That's pretty cool.
And if you like that, you should check out the art called Muay Baran. Muay Baran. It's the progenitor of Muay Thai. So you know how judo is like the sport version of jujitsu?
Yeah.
Muay Baran is jujitsu to Muay Thai's judo.
Oh, okay.
So is it like judo with like more like emphasis on like locking knees and
Judo, like it was turned into it's like a sport version. It takes away all like the like maiming deadly stuff, and it's focused on like
Just the throws and the.
I got Nate's out here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you like the sport non-lethal version of this? I think you should.
Let me give you the real stuff.
Yeah.
But no, like from a self-defense point of view, it's more oriented towards that. It's kind of like why, like Krav Maga isn't a sport martial art. It's purely all about the. God damn it! I was trying to get my fucking wolf back. Like Krav Maga has no sport. You can't practice it.
Yeah, it's just about
It's
harm.
just crush the nuts and step on the neck kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Muay Boran is a little bit more like that. Jiu-Jitsu is a little bit more like that, where it's like...
Can you like judo and
you do this-
jiu-jitsu, like one inspired the other?
Jiu-Jitsu is the progenitor of judo. It started it first. Jiu-Jitsu is the samurai unarmed combat style,
Right.
along with maybe one or two other variations that became their own arts too. But yeah, Muay Boran was the military like martial art of like Siam, I think was at the time. Basically, what is Thailand and Burma like now.
Just
And then
Myanmar.
in Myanmar, yeah. And then they sportified it, took out like all the like the critically maiming stuff and kept the essence of it, the essence of the striking.
But men will not
but-
lose their disciplines.
Yeah.
Woo. Speaking of balls,
Right.
good sound effects for this dude. Growl.
I know. I was gonna say like a tiger. I think it's a tiger. Down the back,
Yeah, it
right?
sounds like it, doesn't it? Can you hit the balls? Will those take damage? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, so doing boxing, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
All right, broke his ass.
Yeah, boxing's good.
Do you ever watch the? There's a John Boy's technically video, Nate. I don't know if you ever saw the Fighting in the Age of Loneliness.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah, okay,
that's good. I like that.
I like that one because of the
That-
history that it covers.
Yeah, basically the history of early MMA, like with the Gracies and everything.
Yeah, I would say with the Gracies are like the only thing I really know
Yeah,
about. Like,
I will
Mayday
say,
and,
like, Gracies have a very notorious like reputation, but to their credit, they are fucking good. They are just sort of like, oh shit, is he going to overdrive now? Got new
yeah, I
moves?
think he's on a. I don't know. He's only got a third missing.
Oh, I think I broke his horns.
Oh.
Oh, I broke his weapon, so now he's gonna change tactics. He's gonna throw that shit. He's gonna throw that shit.
Shit. Do they do the gray mist stuff to like prevent you from just going
Ooh.
like full hog? Like
Yeah, it's sort of like area
Fuck,
denial.
I'm dead.
Oh
I'm fucking
boy,
dead.
damn.
Okay, so he's got command grabs. Got it.
Damn, yeah, dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely dunk your ass. Yeah, like his mist there is basically kind of like an area of denial. It sort of means that you can't go ham on him and just like lean in all the time. You have to be able to recover your stamina with the key charge, and you got to make space every now and then. Basically, it's a like got to take your turn mechanic.
But that makes sense. I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's like stay on him because like in Dark Souls you can pretty much stay right up against somebody forever. But in this, I
Usually.
like that they kind of force you back, or you can
Yeah.
stay there, but if you earn it back through parrying, it's kind of a
Alright.
cool like compensation.
We're gonna, all right. I'm gonna call it here tonight a little early. One, just
Yeah, that's
because I'm coming back with the boss fight gives me a chance to practice like just fighting all these guys and
Plus,
exploring
yeah,
a
you can
little
fight
more.
this run up because I feel like that
Maybe
getting
optimize my
getting
build
used
a
to
little
fighting
better.
multiple guys at once or trying to
Yeah.
evade multiple guys at once is going to be a big
Yeah.
practice point.
And then also because apparently we were just issued a tornado warning for like the third time in 5 weeks.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Really.
So one has been spotted, and we gotta go figure out where the hell this thing is. So,
Those anymore up here where I live.
God, I'm moving where you are.
I mean, we get hurricanes though, so.
That's fine. I'll take a hurricane over a tornado.
Yeah, like it's kind of pick your poison about your natural disaster.
I think I'd rather take a tornado.
Have you seen one in real life?
Have you seen a hurricane in real life?
I don't like.
I saw
well,
Twister.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about a tornado. Your chances of getting fucked by a tornado are pretty fucking low. Or if you do, you're kind of dead. Whereas with a hurricane, you're gonna get fucked by it. You're gonna lose your house. You're gonna lose your car. You're
right.
gonna possibly lose your life.
Immediate area. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head out then because I gotta go probably downstairs and just make sure
Gotta
that
get
we're
rid
not
of this.
gonna
Yeah.
get imminently destroyed.
Safety first. We joke about it all the
Yeah.
time, but let's.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we'll catch you next time, hopefully, if I'm not dead. Yeah, stay safe, and see you next time, guys. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Saw you later.